What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Natquascape. In today's video we're gonna go out to the fish store to get some fish for the ADA45P. Long overdue, we need some fish in this tank, so why don't we go out, get the fish. Welcome back to another episode of Natquascape, where I do unboxings and reviews and setups of planted aquariums and aquascapes. Subscribe to the channel so you can see me go through the journey of setting up different aquascapes and learning what works, what doesn't work, so that you can get your aquarium off to a flying start. Let's head out to the fish store. So we're going to pick up some Otto Cinclus, and I'm telling you what, that betta fish looks quite good as well. And I love the look of these emerald eye rasboras. I don't know if the camera's picking that up that clearly, but you might get some nice clear shots. And definitely want to get myself some cherry shrimp. They're all going to be feasting on this little stick in a minute. Here are the fish in their bags. Let's get them nice, buckled up, nice and safe. Get them home, get them acclimated, and do a releasing of the fish. Alright guys, so I am just drip acclimating the cherry shrimp. So the cherry shrimp are in a jug of the water that they came in. Okay, and then in this jug I have water from the tank. So water from the tank is being drip acclimated into the water that they came in. And I'm using that kind of flow rate at the moment. So I will drip acclimate these guys for around about an hour to acclimate the ottos and also the other fish. What I'm going to do is let them settle to room temperature and then release them. So the cherries have been drip acclimating for over an hour now whilst I was doing the bedtime routine for my little one. So why don't we release them? Okay, so I'm going to let them settle overnight. So the Rotala orange juice is growing really well. You can see all of this beautiful red color at the top. Obviously needs a trim, but I want to just give you an update where I've done no trimming at all, so you can see how much the tank has changed since I planted it in the video where I scaped this tank. So this tank is about 4 weeks old now, and you can see that I've stocked it with these fish. Let's have a closer look at some of the other plants and any issues that I'm getting. So the Physidans moss is growing well, although I'm getting some green hair algae as well, but you know what, I'm not too worried about that. I think I'm going to give this tank, you know, a week or week and a half, and then I'm going to stock some Amano shrimp in here, maybe some more cherry shrimp as well. Again, I'm not too afraid of getting some algae. It's absolutely fine. There's ways to get rid of it without having to rescape your whole tank. It's all good. Don't worry, guys. Subscribe and hit the bell so you can see what difference, you know, it makes when I try and use different type of remedies to get rid of some algae. The Hygrophila pinnida just here is growing really well, and I've got some more sprigs in the ADA60P that I'll trim off and add in here as well. But yeah, that's doing really good. Gorgeous color here on the Rotala oranges. You know what? This is my new favorite Rotala. I just love it. Absolutely love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Very similar to Rotala rundifolia actually, but I don't know, just something about this one that I like more. I think the stems of the plant are more robust. Actually, they're more thick and more robust, less floppy than Rotala rundifolia. I just love it. My new favorite Rotala. And then if we have a look at the Modaka here at the back, that is starting to grow immersed as well, and all the leaves at the bottom are looking good as well. I've heard some reports that, you know, the bottom bits of the stems kind of get all laggy and stuff, and all you see is root. This one's looking okay so far, but yeah, I'll do another update. As you can see, the immersed part, you know, yeah, it's getting dry. So this whole tank can already do with a trim, and it's only been 4 weeks. So if you have an aquascape like this where you've piled a load of rocks, there's lots of crevices where debris and, you know, fish feces and waste can get trapped. So in a scape like this, it's, you know, essential that you may have to do more than weekly water changes. I'm going to try and do kind of like 10 to 20% twice or even 3 times a week in this particular scape. And the Starogini repens that you can see just here, all looking good, getting growth already, and that's the benefits of having CO2. The Busophilandra kadang as well, just here, that's the Busophilandra kadang just here, there is really looking good, really healthy, no algae on those leaves. The only algae issue is some kind of green hair algae and some kind of brown algae, string algae on the Physidens moss. But again, not bothered about that. Let's chuck in some more shrimp. Hopefully that'll take care of it. So let's just go through what system setup I've got here. I've got a CO2 bottle equipped with the CO2 Art Pro series regulator. I've got the Neo diffuser here, and I'm kind of doing around about 2 bubbles per second. That gives me a reading of around about 25 to 30 ppm of CO2. For liquid fertilization, I'm using the ADA Nature Aquarium Green Brighty Neutral K, because I don't want the fertilizer to fluctuate the carbonate hardness. So I'm using the neutral K. I'm also using the ADA Nature Aquarium Green Brighty Mineral. The ADA Nature Aquarium fertilizers are what we refer to as lean fertilizers, so that they need to be dosed daily. And for the light, I am using this Superfish LED light that is really great for planted aquariums. I'm just starting to use this light, and you know what, guys, I am getting fantastic results for what is quite a relatively cheap but powerful LED. The beautiful thing about this light is that you can plug it into a dimmable timer, so that you don't have to have the light on a full intensity. And this is what I love about this Superfish light. Fantastic growth, great results. I'm loving it. I have done a whole video on unboxing the Superfish 45 litre aquascaping aquarium set that comes with this light. Check out this video if you want to see that. And the light looks cool as well. I mean, who would think you would use a Superfish light on an ADA aquarium? Well, I did. Okay then, guys, so that was an update, adding fish, and a little bit of an overview of what I'm using to grow the plants in this ADA45P that I've got going on behind me. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on me creating other aquascapes and giving updates of other tanks. I'll see you in the next video. For now, ta-ra.